Yo, 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 it's the word, Fulltime Father Podcast, man. We in here. You know what I'm saying? Second episode of the day. What the other episodes collaboration. I've been talking all day, y'all. Collaboration between me and the homie PJ Jones. We just interviewed a guest um that is a victim of sex trafficking, and man, y'all gotta check that out. So my earlier live after this episode, we got Big Fab, you know what I'm saying, Fab Dance and Fitness as well. So but right now we gotta focus on the guest that we have, and Big Dog, go ahead and introduce yourself to the people, brother.
Hey, how you doing, everybody? My name is Tyress Cunningham. I'm the owner of Mirror Effect Car Wash in Rockford, Illinois. Uh, I'm also a published author of two books, Conflict of Interest and No Hope, which is out on Amazon. And I also have an audio book as well out on Amazon, No Hope.
That's
Yeah.
fire, bro. That's fire. No hope, bro. Give me a little bit of that, bro. What inspired you to make a book called No Hope?
Well, when I wrote that, I was incarcerated, and that's kind of how I felt. You know what I mean? Trapped in the system. You know what I'm saying? Trapped in the cage, and the only way I was able to um deal with that was through writing. You know what I mean? And I came up with No Hope, and it tell a story about you know, a young man that's traumatized and use that traumatization and you know, start committing terror on people. So yeah, no hope. You know what I mean?
No, for sure, man. I feel that. That's fire, bro. Man, in your darkest times is when we get the most creative. I promise, bro. Like, man, you get your back against the wall, man. Motherfucker come up with $1 million plan, don't they?
You
Yeah.
gotta come. You gotta come up out of that, man. For real. Yup. You gotta come up
Yes,
out of that.
sir. Yes, sir. And you also is the owner of Mirror Effect. Talk
Yes.
about that. Talk about what you got going on over there, big dog.
Okay. Okay. Mirror Effect is my car wash that I've been running for like, I want to say like 5 years.
Dope.
On North Central Avenue, 811. No, South Central, 811 South Central Avenue in Rockford, Illinois. Um, when I was locked up, I came with a plan um to keep me out the streets. You know what I'm saying? To be able to generate money without doing it illegally. You know what I mean? And I got out, bought some car wash stuff, and started washing cars in the driveway. And my people supported me, and God blessed me with the opportunity to get a garage, a two-bay garage, and I made best of that opportunity. And I've been there ever since. Mirror effect.
Nah, that's fire, bro. Yeah, man. A lot of people that come home from them little stretches, bro. I ain't gonna say look, 'cause ain't nothing little about them motherfuckers. But
No, definitely.
real. Motherfuckers come home and they touch down from there, bro. Niggas just need a plan. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we was chopping it up on the phone, and we was talking about like the youth just need to see something cool. You know what I'm saying? Something other
Right,
than the shit that we've. I ain't gonna say we that the world has made cool. You know what I mean?
right,
So,
right.
um, ownership is cool. That's the shit. You know what I'm saying? That's the shit motherfuckers need to jump on, and with us doing our own thing with the ownership that we have, man. We just being them lights, bro. That shit's
Yeah,
so fucking fire, man.
yeah. That's
Even
that's definitely what it's about. That's definitely what it's about. Ownership, making doing something positive, making it look cool, making it. You know what I'm saying? Making our youth want to do that because it's all about longevity, not the short term gratification. You know what I mean? Um, we need to stay out here. You know what I'm saying? And create opportunities for the young ones, not like only just basketball, but opportunities where they, can how I want to say it, exercise whatever it is that they got in them. You know what I mean? Because you have to listen to them. You know what I mean? And once you start listening to them, you'll know what they wants and what they needs, and then you start to critique those. You know what I mean?
No, that's a fact, man. That's a fact, bro. And so even with that though, so do you like factor in like mentorships through your car wash?
Well, I haven't done that, but I give back to the community once a year. Well, this will be my second time this year where I throw an event um presented by Mirror Effect Car Wash, and it's called Reflection of Change. And we have free food, good music. I have guys that's been through something get up and speak, and just reach out to the kids, you know what I'm saying, give out book bags and stuff like that. um I got one coming up this year, August 16th, in Rockford. So yeah, I give back like that. But far as at the car wash, I haven't started that, but people have mentioned that to me. And so yeah, something to look into.
Yeah, for sure, bro. Because that's what the youth need, though. They need somebody who's in the field at one point. You know what I'm saying? Somebody they can relate to. You know what I mean? A lot of these programs in our area, they just got the money. You know what I'm saying? But they really don't
Right.
have the influence to change. You know what I'm saying? So, with people who have been through them type situations, the kids gravitate to them way more. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
definitely.
You ain't never been arrested in the back of a police car. At least how you going? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, hey, these shorties ain't playing, man. You know what I'm saying?
No, no. They treacherous. They treacherous. But it's because ain't nobody listening to them. You know what I'm saying? And we not taking the time to reach out and gravitate to them. You know what I mean? So it's like I say, it's on us. It's on us. You know what I mean? And we got to start picking up the ball, man, and setting that example. You know what I mean? To set that example to, like I said, show them that working and stuff like that and staying out of jail. That's what's up. Not going in jail and riding around with the fopper and all of that. That ain't. That's gonna get you out the way.
Nah, for sure. Out the way, man. That's off the foot up.
Yeah, that's
My
gonna
bad,
get you all the way out the way. Yeah,
sir.
yeah,
Yes, sir. But yeah, man, that's real, bro. That's I remember just being like growing up and shit. I used to always say to myself, man, like if somebody just pop up and just show us something different, because all we had was the big homie trying to put packs and shit in our hands. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers wasn't showing up like, yo, bro, like you know what I'm saying? Like let's go. For example, let's go wash some cars. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. You know what I
yeah,
mean? I'm sure at the time it was plenty black owned businesses around there. Somebody would have let us set up in the parking lot. You
yeah,
know what I mean? Like
yeah,
somebody would have.
yeah.
But
See, the thing about it, man, that I've been, like I say, I've been noticing is that with us, man, we follow the entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Whatever's going on in the entertainment, the children follow. You know what I mean? And we have to some kind of way, man, change that entertainment. You know what I'm saying? We got to change the entertainment because anything what they call it trending. You know what I'm saying? Whatever's trending,
mhm.
that's what they following. You know what I mean? So we got to put positive stuff out there to start trending, so they can start following. You know, that's what I think. You know.
No, for sure, for sure. Man, it's really I call it a chemistry and vibrational war
Mm.
because nothing exists without vibration. Like this microphone I'm talking to, me as a person, we have to vibrate in order to exist. So that basic we have frequencies built into us. Your organ has a different frequency from your heart. You know what I'm saying? Your brain has a different frequency from let's just say your kneecap, whatever.
Yeah, yeah,
But the people who control music, they know that. You know what I'm saying? That's their go-to. So when you turn it up to them 808 drums and shit, it's gonna make you want to be a savage. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's gonna put that in you. So
you're gonna feel
um
some kind of way.
you heard me? Yes, sir. So that's really what it is, man. At the end of the day, they know how to control our ass. You know what I'm saying? They study us, but we don't study them.
Yeah,
You feel
right,
me?
right, right. But the thing about it is, man, we've been seeing this over and over again. You know what I'm saying? Over and over again, we've been seeing this throughout generations. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no historian or nothing, but when it's time to wake up, it's time to wake up. You know what I'm saying? For real. You
Right.
can't keep following these examples of sending us to prison. We can't keep following these examples of shooting each other. We can't keep following these examples of um tearing our people down. You know what I mean? We can't keep following those type of examples, man. So it's time for the real guys that's out there that know what's up to start creating opportunities, man, and changing within themselves. So the ones behind them will change. You know what I mean? Because that's the only way it's gonna happen, in my point of view.
Nah, that's a fact. That's definitely a fact, man. If we keep repeating these same cycles, same shit gonna keep happening. You hear me?
So,
Man, that's real, bro. Um, Outside of the music, what else do you think that can be effective to the youth at this point? I personally feel like, and shout out to King Musa. He said this on my podcast, man. It's just been in the back of my mind, but um, we really gotta teach the women on how to teach the kids because they the main one raising us. You know what I'm saying? We not far from the single parent household yet. We still there. Like we're still in that you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? That energy is here for sure. It's gonna be for a while too before it switch over. But um giving the tools to the women in order for them to impact the youth, you know what I'm saying? I think that's one of the ways. What else you can think of, brother, that can outside of the music, like I said, that can give a little change to these youth, bro?
But my thing is this: I believe we got to start creating a space for education. You know what I'm saying? Because once you start making them think that being smart is cool, they'll start following that. So I think we need to start creating a space for education. And it ain't got to be no Einstein type of thing, but something, you know what I mean, to where we teaching something, you know what I mean, some type of education. It don't have to be the traditional education, but one thing about kids is we know for sure they gonna learn. But what is what are they gonna learn? You know what I mean? So we gotta set up a space for them to start learning things, because like I said, they gonna soak up something, you know what I mean? So they might as well soak up something that's gonna be good. You dig?
That's a fact. That's an absolute fact, man. Man, so what advice would you give a young person, man, and that came from the same environment right now, brother? If you can get a hold of a fresh, you know what I'm saying, young man, I don't like that young nigga, that YN shit. You know what I mean? If you can grab a fresh, you know what I'm saying, young man right now, you know what I'm saying, what advice you would give him? Fresh out the projects, bro.
Well, I ain't gonna say fresh out the projects. I would say fresh out of prison. I got a son that's about to touch down in a high second. Just did 5 straight, and I told him, I said, listen, man, when you get out, you can't do what everybody else doing. You have to separate yourself and start creating your own lane, because you have to worry about you, and you also have a son that he's gonna be watching you. You in the position of where you was at because you was watching me. You know, so we know, like I said earlier, that they watching. You know what I mean? So what are you showing? So my thing is, like I said, young man, get out. Separate yourself from everything that's going on and start creating your own lane. Start being able to provide for yourself. Uh, Start working on your own principles. You know what I mean? Your own morals. You know what I mean? Start setting discipline for yourself. These are the type of things that I believe. I'm not. This is just my belief. And a man's supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? As a man, creating these type of things, and then starting to follow them, and then you're gonna start creating your own lane. You know what I mean? So that's what I would tell a young man.
Man, that's powerful, brother. That's super powerful, bro. And just to sit there and just acknowledge, you know what I'm saying, that you were the root cause for your son, you know what I'm saying? a lot of people try to blame other shit, you know what I'm saying? And other like, no, we're not doing that, man. Let's go ahead and just get to the root of the problem because it ain't gonna ever get fixed if we don't get to the root of it. You know what I mean?
Right, right.
How many kids you got, brother?
I got three. I got
3.
three. Yep. 25, 21, and 16. And uh they all men. So yeah.
That's what's up. Oh yeah, they watching. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How long
Yeah.
how long you was in the can, brother?
Well, the last time it was 3 years, and then the time before that it was 2.5, and then in and out the county uh a lot of times. So yeah.
Yeah. No, for sure, bro. So yeah, man. I only ask them questions, man, to let y'all know that it's somebody with experience. You know what I mean? Like it's like that's because that's what matters. You know what I mean? My Me personally, I've only been a juvenile. You know what I mean? I think we was talking about this. I was about 15, 16, looking at some time. Man, I got up out of that jam, and I just stopped going to the hood, bro. Like real shit, bro. I just sat at the crib with my mom and my sister, man. Was like, I was getting locked up back to back, dog. I ain't need my pops to come talk to me, man. I ain't need Reverend Al Sharpton. I ain't need nothing. I was like, hold on, wait a minute. And in the juvenile, I don't know if y'all know, but we sharing drawers in that motherfucker. You heard me? Like, it's a pool of draws going around. I ain't
uh,
like that shit. You know what I mean? Motherfucker. If you
right.
got scrub shop, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker, your shit in your drawers, you got to scrub. They check them out in the morning. You got to go in the bathroom and scrub them out. Like, nah, bro, that's humiliation at its best. Like, you know what
So
I mean? Oh,
and
but yeah,
what the thing about it is, man, like with me, man, I had started adapting to that, and welcoming, going in and shit. Like it's crazy how you would trick your mind to, what I'm saying, start accepting that kind of treatment, that you bring. I say bring it on yourself because you putting yourself in these situations to go there. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, the choices that you are making, um, and granted that we all ain't gonna make the right choices every time. You know what I mean? Some things, lead to
even
certain
as
things.
adults.
Yeah, yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, for sure, for sure. You know what I mean? So, um, I had started adapting to that and welcoming it. You know what I mean? And then I just like, damn, I got to come up out of that. And this is what they want. They want our youth at 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 to catch these cases. You know what I mean? So they can start putting them in the system. Because one thing that I've learned is life is about a whole bunch of systems. Which one you gonna fall in? You know what I'm saying? And they got a lot of us in the judicial system, in the penal system. You know what I'm saying? And they just, they got
Oh,
us in there for life. You know what I'm saying? Like they make a career, out of our lives going through there. You know what I mean? And this is something that I was seeing I'm like, I'm seeing like when I'm locked up, I'm seeing correctional officers retiring from
mm,
being a correctional officer based on me coming in and out and my homie coming in and out and his dad going in and out. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is something to be aware of. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. You know what I mean? So, this something I was just like, they got us in these systems, man, and which one you gonna be a part of, So
no. That's a fact, brother. That's a fact, bro. Man, everything like you said, run off systems like completely. I don't
yeah,
care what it is, dog. Man, from playing basketball to whatever it may be, dog. It's a system behind it, man. And you said yeah, you was talking about discipline earlier. Discipline to fix a lot of shit. You hear me? A lot of us is only discipline away from being successful. You know what I mean? Like that's something I try to preach to my kids and also set the example also. You know what I mean? I'm not sure if you're familiar, bro, but I got 2 girls, dog. I got my oldest is 16 and my youngest is 8. You know what I'm saying? And
uh, you
yeah,
right.
sir, yes, sir. They switch ages at time. I tell you that. You know what I mean? Like motherfucker. But
can dig it. I
Um,
can dig it.
yeah, yeah, my 8-year-old running shit around here like she's supposed to. Um, so what separates mirror effect car wash from others? Is it just the service, or like is it like I think because I was just scrolling down your page. Was that a Buick with the threes? Hey, you seen the chrome shining from the ground through the foam? My boy over there, slippy and shit. You hear me?
No,
Talking
that was a Cadillac Cadillac SLS
uh,
a 93 with the rag top with the chrome. Yeah, yeah.
oh yes sir, yes sir.
That was mine. I had end up selling that, man. I hate I sold it.
Yeah, that
But
motherfucker.
yeah, man. Hey, one thing that separate us, man, our car wash, our business, our service is the experience. You know what I'm saying? When you come down there, you're not just receiving a car wash. You receiving an experience. You know what I mean? We provide a service that brings people, happiness. You get happy when your car clean and you about to jump in there and you know what I mean and do whatever you're gonna do. When you come down to my car wash, we gonna top it up. We gonna talk about positive stuff. You know what I mean? We gonna stay away from all the negativity. You know, um, we listen to what's going on and try to provide solutions. We what they say, we sharpening up each other. You know what I mean? So, it's a place where, you ain't gotta worry about street politics because we not into none of that foxy business. You know what I'm saying? We on a straight and narrow, you know what I mean? And it's just a beautiful thing, man, that it comes from nothing. You know what I mean? That's the best part about it. It comes from nothing. So that's what separate us from the rest of the car washes.
Oh, for sure. That's what I try to tell a lot of people, man, and that's what I'm trying to package myself. You want to sell an experience, bro. A lot of shit, man, could be $2-3 worth of product, but the experience make it 2,000, 3,000. You know what I mean? Like you
Priceless.
definitely
It's priceless, man. The experience is priceless. You selling moments, man. Something that's gonna stick with you. You might have a conversation down there that's gonna help a person um through a struggle that they going through. You know what I mean? So this is the type of things that we do at Mirror Effect. So I think it's really dope, man. That God has allowed me to create something like this. So yeah.
that's definitely
Hey,
fire,
so
bro.
I got a question
Um,
for you. I got a question for
oh,
you, right?
yes,
Let me be
sir,
so. But check this
sir.
out. So what did you like when you were strolling down there looking at Mirror Effect? Like, what did you gather from on the outside looking in?
Man, bro, like I say, the spiffiness, bro. Like, yo, bro, when I say, man, I wish I could put that video up while we talking, bro. Um, it was like I said, I seen that brown card, and right under there, it was some old school white joint.
Yeah.
And like, dog, you
Like,
see, yes, sir. Like, you see the chrome, like if you know where the tire at, right? You got the ground next to it. The motherfuckers is shining on the ground from the camera. I said, this man down there with the fucking buffer going crazy. It's something. I'm talking about in that joint. You hear me? Yes,
yeah,
sir. But
yeah,
yeah, man, no, that's exactly what it looked like, bro. It looked like an experience. I seen people signing their name on the wall and shit. You know what I mean? Like that's
yeah.
like, bro, that's an experience. Like that's like, man, get down. I'm surprised I ain't never heard of it, bro. Like when I get back right, get that way, dog. I'm pulling on you. I promise
My,
you.
my
Like,
man, my
bro,
man. Like
bro.
I say, hey, we the best kept secret, man. You hear me?
Yes, sir. So, I'm not in a lot of the popular groups and shit too, though, bro. So that's why I don't be knowing about a lot of shit. You
Yeah,
feel me?
I'm not neither. So, like I said, we the best kept secret. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yes,
I say,
sir.
when you see it, you know what's to it. You know what I mean? And you're gonna want to be a part of it. Like I said, come down, man, sign your name on the wall and come get that mirror effect. We got smell good. Uh, that's fire. We got mirror effect shirts. And like I say, I got my books down there. So you wanna Yeah, man, we got, like I say, we got an experience, man. It's just all love, man. And
That's
yeah.
my name. Yes, sir. Hey, motherfuckers can't even put that on Facebook without tagging me. I know it's annoying. I know it's irritating. They just trying to make a little simple post,
You
tagging
can't-
my ass by accident. Yeah.
yeah.
But nah, check it out, bro. We was talking about I was gonna roll out a new idea for my guests, man, and especially like the one I just had earlier. Um I'm thinking about doing like a collab product, you know what I'm saying? Some type of item that we can promote together, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So like you said, you got your shirts and stuff down there, man. We run something like I don't know how I don't really know the direction, but I'm thinking like put your logo somewhere, my logo somewhere on a shirt or a hat, and you know what I'm saying, and like you know what I mean.
Man,
Definitely put something
hey,
together like that.
whatever you come up with, man, I'm riding with you.
That's bad. Fucking with it, man. Yeah, and I want to reach out to all my past guests and do that shit, bro. Just have one hub. You know what I'm saying? One website to where you can just come and support all the guests that I done had on my podcast, bro. I think that's I should have done it before said it because you niggas, and but it's cool. It's cool, you know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna jump on it right away. I ain't gonna bullshit about it. You know what I'm saying? So but but nah, man, that's fire, bro. It's I ain't got much more though, dog. Drop something for the people, man. Give them some words of encouragement. You know what I'm saying? Once again, shout out your address. Let them know where to find you. All that good stuff, brother.
I mean, I guess I could say one thing off the top of the head, man. Just be you. Don't worry about what nobody else doing. Uh, if you got goals or had goals, uh, start setting them up, man, and putting them in place. Don't let nobody talk you out of your goals, your dreams. Uh, that's the wisdom that I want to give, and always stay consistent. Um, every day ain't gonna be good, and when they are good, you cherish them. Uh, Mirror Effect 811 South Central Avenue, Rockford, Illinois. Uh, No Hope, the audio book, um, read by Drama Simpson. Get that. That's on Amazon. No Hope, the paper book is on Amazon. Tyress Cunningham. Conflict of Interest. We working on the audio book. It should be out real soon. But the paperback book is on Amazon. You can read it. I got the characters. Their name is Spanish Fly and Popcorn. Read about them. Yeah, it's real. It's real. Yeah, it's real smooth. Exciting page turner. Yeah, you ain't gonna want to put it down. And
That's what's
uh,
up.
and like I said, man, you come down to Rockford, man, and we gonna film you down there, Mirror Effect, signing your
Oh, yeah, yeah,
name on the wall, okay?
yeah. Oh no, we part two in it, bro. We're gonna go ahead and let them know, bro. We doing a whole nother part two though, dog. You hear me? Yeah, man. We finna pull up, you know what I'm saying? We'll have a whole different you know what I'm saying, of questions. We gonna you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do my best to highlight businesses though, bro. So that's right up my alley. You know what I'm saying? We're
I
gonna
can't
be a
wait to
couple
have
weeks
you.
though, but say it again.
I can't wait to have you down there because it's gonna be real fun, man, for real.
Yeah, I'm gonna block my cameraman in. Shout out to Lee Major. I don't know if you know him though, bro. If you need a cameraman, I can send him to you. Also, bro,
Okay.
your links to your books and stuff, send them to me. I'm gonna put them on this post right now. You know what I'm saying? As soon as we hang up, you know what I'm saying? So people know
Yep.
what time it is.
I got you. I got you. I got a little trailer made and everything. Y'all gonna like it.
Oh, that's lit. There we go. Right now. All right, man. Well, hey, this been another dope ass episode of Full Time Father Podcast, man. I am all love. To the fathers. Hey, check it out. I don't give a fuck if you active or you not active. I'm here to inspire, dog. I ain't here to judge. But like I say, dog, I wake up with my kids on a regular basis, just us, nobody else. And sometimes I tell them like, Daddy need a day today. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the parents, y'all need to know that that's okay. You know what I mean? And your kids need to know that that's okay too. Like, of course, if you got shorties that can't fend for themselves, that you gotta, you know what I'm saying, be hands on with whatever. Yeah, of course you ain't there yet. You know what I'm saying? But if you are, take that time to yourself, man. Mental health is extremely real, dog. Like take care of yourself. If you can't take care of yourself, you can't take care of nobody else. You can't love nobody unless you love yourself. You hear me? Fulltime Father Podcast. We out, man. Appreciate you, big dog, for blessing my platform, man.
Thank you.
We out,
Thank you.
man. Yep. Yeah, bro. Just stay on, bro. I'm finna end the live, and you know what I'm saying? We're gonna be in the back.